Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Freybler. So today's video is going to be all about my e.l.f. makeup and skincare favorites. I love e.l.f. and they have come out with some amazing products recently, like in the last year or two. I feel like their brand has just exploded into these amazing products. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me out. I upload new videos every single week on affordable beauty and fashion. So let's get into it. Okay, like I said, e.l.f. has literally just become one of my favorite brands at the drugstore. I love them and Wet n Wild, and those are my two go-tos. So I have multiple makeup products, and now I really like some of their skincare products as well. They just have really kind of expanded to a brand that I feel like I could use every day in every category almost, which is absolutely insane. So I'm going to go ahead with the skincare items real quick and then go into the makeup, basically how I would use them on my face. The first thing that I love is a makeup melting balm. It's called their Holy Hydration Melting Balm, and I love this so much to take off my makeup. So this is a brand new one. I just bought it, but it is like a hard balm like this, and it actually comes with a little scoop, but unfortunately it doesn't like fit inside of here, so I never use that. I just use my finger and take a little bit out, probably like a dime size, and it just melts away all of your makeup, and it is so nice. I love using this for double cleansing. I always double cleanse at night, take off my makeup with something, and then I also go in with a cleanser just to make sure my face is really nice and clean. And then my next favorite, literally this has changed my like moisturizer. I haven't used a moisturizer in a really long time that isn't the CeraVe moisturizing lotion, and this came into my life and I haven't gone back. This is the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream in the fragrance-free version. I just get fragrance-free because I am sensitive to things. So this is like the most hydrating lotion. It doesn't break me out. It makes me feel like super nice and hydrated. It's a little bit thicker than the CeraVe moisturizing lotion if you're familiar with that. And it's just like such a good moisturizer. I've gone through multiple of these. Then recently I found out that they have a daytime one with SPF 30, and I've been trying this out recently and honestly love it. The only thing I wish is that this one was fragrance free. I don't believe this has been breaking me out or anything, and it sometimes is causing me irritation in the sense that like I'm really sensitive to sunscreens burning my eyes and stuff. This hasn't like done it a ton, but if I'm using like my toning pads and like glycolic and salicylic acid a lot, then and my face feels a little bit sensitive, I won't use this. I'll use a mineral sunscreen. But day to day, like today, I use this, and it's basically the same formula of the Holy Hydration Face Cream, but with sunscreen, which is amazing. Because then I don't have to put on lotion and then sunscreen. I just put this on and it's all in one. So these are my favorites. Like seriously, you guys, if you get one thing, get the Holy Hydration Face Cream. It is literally amazing. They have fragrance free and one with fragrance as well. So something that I feel like everyone talks about is their Poreless Putty Primer. Honestly though, this is such a good primer, you guys. As you can tell, I really love it. I don't use this like day to day, but if I'm doing like a full face of makeup and like want really good kind of like poreless skin, this is what I use, and I just put it into my T-zone. I have videos on multiple of these products, so I will try and leave every e.l.f. video that I have reviewing different products down below in the description box. But if you're looking for a great poreless primer, definitely don't look any further than the Poreless Putty Face Primer. It's so good. Now, this is a product that I have gone back and forth with liking, and recently I love it. I absolutely love it. This is the e.l.f. CAMO CC CREAM SPF 30. It's their full coverage color correcting product. I have a whole video on this as well, I believe, on my channel, and this I feel like has gotten compared a lot to the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I feel like this one is definitely more drying than the IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I haven't tried their like Blue Tube, which is more of an oil control one. Definitely now that the seasons are changing, I'm not as oily and stuff. So when I use this, I really like to use a hydrating face primer or just a little bit of my rosehip seed oil, and that makes this just like look flawless on the skin. It doesn't look cakey at all, but I do make sure to prep my skin. I mean, that's with literally any products when I'm doing makeup. Prepping my skin is number one for how products lay on my skin. Love, love, love this. I get the shade Light 210 Neutral. I'm wearing this today. I'm wearing basically all of these products today because I wanted you to see how they look on the face. So this has amazing coverage. Great product. The other thing that I absolutely love is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I used to love the regular Camo Concealer, but the hydrating one is just so much better. It has a little bit less coverage, I would say, than the other one. Again, I have side-by-side ones with this. I'm in the shade Light Sand in this one. The shade range is super strange compared to the other one. I was in Medium Sand, but it's like basically the same color in Light Sand. If you go watch that video, you'll understand what I'm saying. I do them side-by-side and you can see the color difference. But this is so creamy. It's great coverage and it's just a great concealer that I always, always, always go back to. I don't even touch the regular Camo Concealer anymore, only the hydrating one. This product, you guys, oh my gosh. Okay, so I got away from using this because I ran out and I just never purchased it. I'm like, I review a lot of makeup. I have a lot of makeup. So I like try and go back to other products, right? Well, then I try products that I love and ran out of and I'm like, why did I never purchase this again? Like it is so, so good. So this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. I also have a video on this. Like I said, I love e.l.f. This is in the shade Light and this is unlike any powder that I've ever used, especially from the drugstore. This is a great, great, great powder if you are someone who is like oily, who wants to look glowy like all over the face, but needs to set your face. So it literally leaves a glow. See all of this? This is a glow from this setting powder. You use it just like any other setting powder and it just makes your face look glowy while also be setted. So that's why I love this powder. It just looks like a normal powder like this. Comes in a little sifter. It's hard to tell, but like my hand is glowy. It's right here. And it just makes your skin look glowy, but also makes it look flawless and doesn't accentuate your pores or fine lines or anything. And it's a beautiful, beautiful powder. One of my all-time favorites. Putty, bronzer, and blush. This is the one thing that I think I had to get at Ulta because Target doesn't carry it. These are my holy grail, and I've been using them nonstop since I got them. The blush I got in the shade Turks and Caicos. It's this really pretty, like, corally shade. And then the bronzer I have in Tan Lines. Now, this is a very light bronzer. I could probably go up a shade, especially I tried to use this on my mom, and it was too ashy for her. Oh, gosh, that looks gross. My brush that I used to blend it with, I think some of the bristles have gotten in here. But all I do is use my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. This is like a foundation brush. I use this for so many things. Foundation. I've used it for self-tanner on my hands. I use it for this. And I just dab it in there and go to town. It's a cream product, but it's not like too slippery or anything. So I make sure to use this though before I put on my Halo Glow setting powder and do it anywhere that I have bronzer. It's absolutely beautiful. Blends out like a literal dream. And then the blush, I do the same thing. I just dot in here and go on my cheeks with it, and it's beautiful. Now, if you're not a like cream product type of person, these two are absolutely amazing. It's almost like the same colors when it comes to, well, I guess this blush might be a little darker, but when it comes to powder products. So the blush I have in Always Cheeky, and the bronzer I have in Forever Sun Kissed. These are also, obviously, I love this. Also beautiful. They blend amazingly. I just wanted to give you an option if you do like powder products. These blush and bronzers from them, absolutely amazing. Everything, by the way, is linked in a blog post for you guys. So you just go down in the description box. There will be a link down there that says like blog post with all products mentioned. And you click on that and literally every product that I'm talking about is linked over there. I like having it on my blog so that you guys can literally reference it anytime, search it on my site. It's really easy to find. And then if you're looking for a highlight, this is the highlight I have on today that I just think is absolutely gorgeous, along with the Halo Glow setting powder. This is their Shimmer Highlighting Powder in Starlight Glow. It is the perfect champagne color for a highlight. I just love this one so much. You can't really overdo it with this one either. Like, you know how some of them are so pigmented that you can like hardly put any on your cheek? This one isn't like that, and it just It's so easy to use and just absolutely beautiful. Now, brows, I swear by e.l.f. products. So especially for everyday, the Wow Brow, my go-to. The easiest thing in the entire world. This is the shade Brunette. All you do, it's a tinted brow gel. I just run it through, and it has a good amount of pigment to where if you have brows like mine where they're pretty like full, they're just not super dark, I just run it through and I'm set for the day. Now today I did use the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, and I believe I get this one in, yeah, this is neutral brown, but I think they have a brunette shade as well. I go between a couple different ones. And this is like a super skinny pencil like this. It has a spoolie on the one end. So today I did use that and did feather-like strokes and then put this over top just lightly. So if I want a more precise brow, I definitely use this. But day-to-day, Wow Brow is where it's at. That's what I literally always use. e.l.f. brushes, do not sleep on e.l.f. brushes. They are so, so good. Like I said, Ultimate Blending Brush, I have multiple of these and I use them for so many different things. But I also really like their Flawless Face Brush. This is a great, like, kind of paddle looking brush. This is, I honestly need to get multiple of these because this one is great for regular bronzer, but I also love it for blush. As you can see, it's great for blush, great for powder. This one is the pointed powder brush, and I use this one for bronzer again, but it would also be amazing for under eye setting or whole face setting. So I need to get a couple of these as well because they're so versatile and they're so soft. They blend everything beautifully, and they're only like $6 a piece. They're so, so cheap. Now, last product. This has been a favorite of mine for years and years and years. This is the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss in Champagne Glam. Now, I love anything champagne, obviously, because of that highlight. I love, like, literally any gloss I get, I swear is called champagne something. It's like the most beautiful pinky color with some like golden shimmers in it, but the shimmers aren't like chunky. You can't feel them on your lips. They just give a nice like reflective look to them, and that's why I love it so much. And the plumping isn't like crazy. It doesn't make your lips tingle insanely. It's just like a little bit of a plump, okay? So that is it for all of my favorite e.l.f. skincare and makeup products. If there's something that I left out from e.l.f. that you are like ride or die, absolutely love, please leave it down in the comments below. I want to check it out because, like I said, I love e.l.f. products. These are just like my favorites that I wanted to narrow down for you guys. So I hope you like this video. Reminder that there are links in the description box. One link to a blog post where everything is mentioned. Any video that you're watching from me, I always make a blog post to correlate it with so that you guys can always go to my website no matter what and find the links to everything. So I hope you guys like this. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Reminder, I upload new videos every single week on affordable beauty and fashion, and I will see you guys in video very, very soon. Bye, guys.